I have a very interesting question. It may interest our viewers in Europe and in other parts beyond the shores of the United States a little bit more than those of us here in America, but it's a very important question. The individual wishes to remain anonymous, but they write from the Netherlands. Lately in Europe, there's been a movement called Taizé from France, quite popular among young people. As I've understood, this is an ecumenical movement where the emphasis is not directly primarily at Jesus. Can someone become possessed if he participates in Taizé activity? You're right, it is an ecumenical movement. It's a monastic order that started the whole thing in this small French town after which it is named. And it seeks to bring together people of different faiths, both from Catholic, primarily Lutheran, and Eastern Orthodox traditions, although others are welcome as well, as if they are Christians, that's okay. Thousands upon thousands of young people make pilgrimages there every summer. They come to pray, do Bible studies, and have contemplative moments of a relationship with God. Isn't that good? There are critics who say too much chanting in their prayers, too much subjectivity. And yet that's very much a part of the religious heritage and tradition of some of the groups that are coming together. There are some more serious aspects of Taizé, and I've looked into its teachings. They are not well defined. There's a lot of ambiguity in the speech that they use to describe what they believe. In particular, if you ask whether or not they believe in a literal hell, you get somewhat of a dodgy answer. Most distinctives of particular religious faiths within Christianity are very well muted. I've not been there, so I'm not giving you a first-person account, which I always like to do. I can only evaluate it on the basis of those who have been there and what they say and what investigations have been done. But there are serious considerations of caution here. In its effort to be ecumenical, it seems as though there is a desire to be all things to all people and to avoid things like eternal judgment, holy living. There's certainly no emphasis on spiritual warfare. It's a lot of light and love, but very little of sin and salvation. Philippians 1:18 teaches that wherever Christ is preached, we are to rejoice. So in that I rejoice. If people are coming closer to the truly risen Lord and Savior, and frankly, I would rather people be there than these young people running off to some yoga retreat or some ashram in Egypt somewhere to meditate in front of some guru. In reality, it may do some folks some good, maybe better than nothing, but to an individual well-grounded in their biblical evangelical faith, it's likely not to be terribly beneficial. It's one of those situations that we can't say clearly is cultic. We can't define it as unscriptural, but the main concern is not what it does, but what it doesn't do, not what it says, but what it doesn't say. And there may be some deliberate omissions of the harder truths of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Cancel curses, break soul ties, cleanse your ancestry, and cast out demons. Enroll now in the International School of Exorcism and the Advanced Academy of Deliverance. In our new book, Set Your Family Free, we teach how to raise children with purity principles, how to prepare them for adulthood, and how to break every assignment of Satan over their lives.
We give you the principles of spiritual warfare to fight for your family and to be victorious over the powers of darkness.
This is the book that will set your family free. How do you know if your problems are the result of bad life choices or demons? My 200-page book, Dealing with Demons, has answers for questions most are afraid to ask. can Christians be demon-possessed? How can I know what's natural and what's supernatural? Dealing with demons will teach you how to recognize symptoms that the devil is at work in your life. Be one step closer to living in spiritual victory. The most frequent demon that I deal with is the spirit of Jezebel. This demon wants to destroy your health, your finances, your marriage, your family, and your church. My book, Jezebel, is your key to overcoming the most prevalent evil spirit of our age. Get your copy today.
He took the curses away from me. Seek Bob Larson because he can help you.
If your life isn't all that it should be, if relationships aren't working, if your health, your finances, or your spiritual life are unhappy, schedule a personal one-on-one encounter with me. We'll get to the root of the issues that are holding you back. We'll give you answers and a whole new direction in life.
Oh, what a change, what a difference when you have an encounter with God.
Take action. I look forward to seeing you soon.
We encourage your support for this worldwide outreach to do what Jesus did. For the latest information on resources, seminars, conferences, training institutes, retreats, and international missions, go to boblarson.org. Thank you for your prayers and financial partnership.